Alright, so I'm going to do kind of a tutorial here, or just kind of how I draw my cars and stuff like that. One of the easiest ways to do it is to have some type of reference picture, or I like to use Hot Wheel cars just because they're a small model of whatever you're wanting to draw. And I've got a few different types here. You know, you can go your normal little two-door coupe. You can go cop car, or I mean, you can even go with like a Civic hatchback or anything like that. I also have a newer Civic, like Type R, so this might be the one I actually do today. But all your cars start out with, I mean, if you're gonna do a 3D drawing, you know, you're gonna won't be able to see all four tires at the same time, so you're gonna only be able to see probably two or none if you're looking from the front. But figure out the angle that you want to draw it at, and I basically just sketch out shapes. So if like the wheels are going to be, tires are going to be circle, but you don't even have to put those in yet because you can just deal with the shape of your car first. So drawing three-dimensional shapes can be tricky, but once you get the hang of doing it, it isn't so bad. So if I was going to draw this car in squares or whatever, it's got like the back is kind of like just a normal square. So you would have a square back here, and then it kind of, the front is like basically a triangle. So you would have um, your basic shape would be kind of like this, which I know is hard to see um, on this with the pencil. But so if I wanted to make this three-dimensional, your basic three-dimensional shapes, you would just pick your angle that you're looking at, and you'd want to draw a line going up the same amount on all corners. So, for instance, like this here would be, let's see if I can lift up the paper here to give you a better image of what it actually looks like. So, yeah, you would have your triangle and your square. Okay, so that's like your basic. That would also work for like the cab of a pickup truck on top, and then you just do a square, a longer square underneath of it, and you would have basically your full shape of your car or of your truck. But now that I have that, the basic outline, then I can see that, okay, well, this is more at an angle in the front of the car. So I'm going to have to kind of bring the top of this down. So it kind of curves around, goes up, and then up to here. And then it has just a little bit of drop down in the back because it's kind of like a, and this has more of a incline in the front. So now we're basically going to trace this line here that we did here. You're going to do it on this top part. So you go follow that same line that you did on the other one, and then you basically have like kind of the shape of a car. This here would go across here. Now once you draw, like, okay, so once you have this, you can take and do a line across here, which would be for your windshield, and then you'd bring it over the top over here, and then on the back part here you'd want to come up and then do your side window, which is basically kind of like that. Now this one's kind of got more of a different look to it, but if I take and I go and erase these outer lines, that you don't need anymore. Um, and then I don't need this one anymore either. Okay, so now we've got closer to something that's looking like a car, because you have your sides, I mean, I guess actually this would be more like that, and then this car here has like a swooping headlight thing, goes like kind of like that, and then it's got a wraparound for the hood. Kind of like that. And then okay, and then so if you look at the side, this one here's got like a line that goes all the way across the bottom of it because it's a Hot Wheels. So, but and then you do your half circles. So you're gonna have a half circle here that goes almost all the way back to the door, right there, and then you're gonna have this one because the rear door comes out, and then all right. So now. So now if you look here, we're getting closer to kind of a car look. So now what I do is I go through and I'm going to erase the stuff that's in the wheel holes, because that's where you're going to draw your circles at for your tire wheels and tires. And I mean, you can do like more cartoonish style. If you can add like some wheel flare or do something crazy, like whatever you want to do, because it's your drawing, so you can pick whatever you want to do. Like so, I'm gonna make sure my wheels are as far up as I can get them without like being too crazy. So. And you don't have to be perfect. And like, okay, so we got that. This one here has like a spoiler on the back of it, which we're just gonna draw there and then follow the line over to the other side. Something like that. And then let's see here, what else? What other details we got here? We don't have to add like all the details, but we got like some door jam or some doors because it's a 4-door. And then we got this rear door comes up. We got a gas door on here. We got some tail lights, but I mean, we don't need to do all this detail. I mean, because like I said, I was just drawing a car, but I get a little carried away and I like to add all the detail into it. But this is like the basic idea of drawing a car, and then I can just let me go in and get some pen, and then I'll speed it up, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like after I got the pen in here. All right, so there. Now we got kind of just a basic drawing of a car, and I mean, you can do a lot more details to it to make it look better. I'll probably go in and do some shading with my brush pen, fill in some of the stuff that would be black, or like if the windows are tinted, or there's like any decals on it, or just anything. I mean, you can even go in, and if you wanted to, like this is a Honda Civic, so I mean I could go in and I could put the H on the front, just do like any little details that you want to do. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna shade it in, and then it should be finished. So all right, so yeah, I like that. Just a decent little sketch, nothing too crazy. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and put my signature on it and call it good. Let's see here. I will do it right back here. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.